Passive voice 2. With past tenses. The form to be plus past participle, verb 3. The list of forms in the past tenses. In the past simple. Object, plus was or were, plus past participle, plus extra words, plus by subject.
My homework was done.
In the past continuous. Object, plus was or were, plus being, plus past participle, plus extra words, plus by subject.
My homework was being done.
In the past perfect. Object, plus had been, plus past participle, plus extra words, plus by subject.
My homework had been done.
When to use passive voice. If we don't want to say who or what the action. The object is the most important part of the sentence. If we don't know who did the action, or the person is not known, or not important.
Don't worry, you will find a lot of examples in this video.
How to make a passive voice sentence. Object, plus verb to be, plus verb 3, past participle, plus extra words, plus by subject. If necessary, you can use by to say who or what is responsible for the action. This video was created by Amit Advani and verified by Shailesh Ramanuj. To convert an active sentence to a passive sentence, follow these steps. 1. Move the object to the first position in the sentence. 2. Check what tense is used in the original active sentence. 3. We need to conjugate the to be verb with the object and according to the tense. 4. Add the main verb in past participle form, verb 3. 5. Decide if you need to say who does the action. If yes, we use by plus person. Now let's analyze that in a sentence. In the past simple. The peon cleaned my office yesterday. The object is my office. Move it to the first sentence. The verb to be in the past was. Cleaned is the verb to in the past, cleaned is the past participle. Then add the complement of the sentence. My office was cleaned yesterday by the peon. Let's take an example using past continuous. The maintenance technician was fixing my computer on Monday. The object is my computer, move position in the first sentence. The verb to be was. After the verb to be was, we add being in the past continuous. Verb 3 of fix becomes fixed. My computer was being fixed on Monday. Or we can say, my computer was being fixed by the maintenance technician on Monday. An example using past perfect. A thief had stolen my bike before I left home. The object is my bike. Then had as it is in the sentence. Be verb in the same tense as been. Verb 3 of stolen is the same verb as the original sentence. If we need to include the person that did the action, we add by. My bike had been stolen. Or my bike had been stolen by a thief.
Now let's convert a sentence to a passive voice. My peon cleaned the office last night.
The office was cleaned last night by my peon.
My peon was cleaning the office at 10 o'clock.
The office was being cleaned at 10 o'clock by my peon.
My peon had cleaned the office.
The office had been cleaned by my peon.
Now let's practice with examples. My homework was done. They were selected by us. That film was liked by him. Her face was forgotten by me. I was born in Delhi in 1984. I wasn't woken up by the noise. My house was built in 1971. The house was painted last month. TV was watched by me last night. By whom was this room cleaned? I was accused of stealing money. This house was built 100 years ago. How were these windows broken? I was bitten by a dog a few days ago. My phone was stolen a few days ago. Was the thief caught by the police? A new company was started by Mania. I was cheated by my dishonest servant. Was a grammar book bought by Sally? These buildings were built 90 years ago. We weren't invited to the party last week. Where were you born? I was born in Syria. 3 people were injured in the accident. How old is this film? It was made in 1981. All flights were cancelled because of fog. 200 pounds were wished for by Mr. White. How old is this house? It was built in 1961. This house was built by my grandfather. I was born in India, but I grew up in Canada. Did you go to the party? No, I wasn't invited. Stones were being thrown by the crowd then. Why was the letter sent to the wrong address? A new company was not started by Walt Disney. More and more trees were being cut down by us. He asked me if the room had been cleaned by me. We were woken up by a loud noise during the night. You were invited to the wedding. Why didn't you go? Lockdown had been declared in India by Mr. Modi. The telephone was invented by Alexander Bell in 1876. Somebody broke into our house, but nothing was stolen. Sensation was caused in India by the news of lockdown. The letter was sent a week ago and it was arrived yesterday. Before CID reached there, they had been arrested by the police. The way had been cleared by the ants before we reached there. The roof of the building was damaged in a storm a few days ago. While I was on holiday, my camera was stolen from my hotel room. Do you like these paintings? They were painted by a friend of mine. Disneyland had been visited by more than 10 million people in a year. Although we were driving fast, we were overtaken by a lot of other cars. There was a fire at the hotel last week. 2 of the rooms were damaged. Where did you get this picture? It was given to me by a friend of mine. My car was stolen last week, but the next day it was found by the police. The boat hit a rock and sank quickly. Fortunately, everybody was rescued. His property had been given to us by my father before he went to the USA.
The link, of all sentences in this video, is in the description.
Don't forget to watch these videos.